Hey guys, so I tell it like it is, breaking down the scripted penalty that was given against Juventus in favor of Real Madrid. A completely scripted penalty. UEFAmadrid, they were not going to allow both of these teams to miss out in the semis. If you think this is a penalty, you don't know football at all, trust me. I played 7 years of football. We're always taught, first and foremost, to never go for the player. You're always supposed to always go for the ball. The two major areas where you don't touch someone is, number one, of course, obviously, at the ankles. If you go for the ankles, player safety is key. Even sometimes when you're somewhat close to the ball and you touch the ankle first and you're intending to go for the ball, then the ref is going to call fouls because player safety is most important. But the main thing to take away from this penalty, so-called penalty, is that he doesn't even get whacked in the face. Fair game. If Benatia goes for the head of Vasquez, then yes, you want to go ahead and call the penalty if he gets whacked in the face. It doesn't matter if he's coming from behind. The fact of the matter is that the attacker and the defender both have equal rights to win the ball. Benatia has every right to try to knock the ball away, as does Vasquez, to have any opportunity he can to score, as long as Benatia went for the ball. Clearly, he went for the ball. Vasquez dives right there. This is classic for teams like Real Madrid and Barcelona to dive. He barely even gets touched. That's how soft the game is. The game has been so pussified because obviously the game has gone more global and it's a business. So of course players are going to get all these calls so they can rig games against big teams out there. Right here, Mehdi Benatia, his knee guard right there, touches the ball before he touches Vasquez. That's what it counts. Benatia went for the ball. That is not a penalty. That's a fair play. Football's a physical game, people. You're a bunch of fucking pussies who've never played the game before if you think that's a foul. You guys are a bunch of faggots playing FIFA and shit and watching highlights and having a short attention span, but listen to the people who've actually played the game before. Let me go to my Facebook too to show you that I played football. Let me go to my photos here. I've played the game before. I know what it's like. I played defense. I've always been taught to go for the ball first. If I touch the player first, then I get called fouls against me. See, I've played football before. I've played soccer. I've played organized team ball. I've played for my middle school team. I went away from soccer and I did cross country and I did track, but I've played the game before. I was a mean, intimidating defender on the field. I went for the ball. I played physical. I used my elbow. I used my hips. I played the game very physically. And that's how the game should be played. We should allow equal opportunity for both attackers and defenders to score or play the ball. Benatia plays the ball. This is plain robbery here. I told you guys how to play football. The game's been pussified. You talk to 40, 60-year-olds. They've seen the game 20 to 30 years ago where it wasn't blatantly scripted like it is today without the globalization of football. They will tell you that 20 years ago when Paolo Maldini was playing that this is fair game, this is not a penalty, this would not be called in favor of guys like the old Ronaldo, for instance, and other great players over time that we've seen play in these competitions. But it's a rigged and scripted goal. I'm here to break it down to you. This is about vengeance for Bayern Munich in the final. Because the defender of this play was Mehdi Benatia. And thinking about And thinking about it, Benatia used to play for Bayern Munich, and it was Bayern Munich that got ripped off against Real Madrid last year. So let me type it in. You see, red card for Bayern against Real Madrid. Okay, in both games, this is how scripted it is. It's such a scripted joke. Paulo Dybala getting the red card in this game, or the past game, and Dybala doesn't even get a penalty called against him. Let's see both games here. That's Google should be giving me both results. There's a red card for this game. They're showing today's game. Now let's go back to the other one. Maybe I'll show the other one. There's the first one, right? Red card against Juventus. Now to the first one. Let's see if Google will show it. You see, red card here. Red card for Paulo Dybala. He got fouled in the box that game. And then the red in the other game. You're a fucking moron if you can't see how rigged and how scripted these games. These are exact duplicates. Juventus and Bayern Munich getting screwed. The Juventus defender in the penalty was Benatia. He used to play for Bayern Munich. There's Benatia in his great Red Army uniform that he has. This goal was scripted. Benatia, his birthday on the 17th day of April. It was Vasquez that wears number 17 for Real Madrid. In addition, Benatia is going to get vengeance, having played for Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich, obviously, is going to get vengeance for what happened to them last year. So we have Benatia, the former Bayern player, getting ripped off. And we have Bayern getting ripped off from Real Madrid last year. You can't make this stuff up. This is a real deal. So let me break it down by the numbers even further. Champions League final, the day that the vengeance would happen, 63 days or 6 weeks and 3 days from yesterday, April the 11th to May the 26th. In gematria, the practice going letters and words into numbers, it is Bayern. Let's see, Bayern equals 65, but Bayern is going to represent the Illuminati because the Illuminati was established in Bavaria. That's where Munich is located at. So the Illuminati in gematria equals 63. That's very fitting for what's to come. Because Medi Amine Al-Matrek Benatia in gematria equals 122. This may be decoding the script here. This may be decoding the script because vengeance against Real Madrid in German also equals 122. It's not copying and pasting. Let me go back. So revenge. No, I need the. It's late at night, so I'm a little tired. That's why my concentration is lacking right now. Vengeance against Madrid in gematria equals 122. Medi Benatia's real name equals 122. There's something going on here. The prior Pope Benedict was from Bavaria. It is Pope Francis in gematria that equals 122 and 59. What's interesting about 59 is that Medi Benatia, his birthday is April the 17th. April the 17th is a pretty fitting date. Because it adds up to 59. It is Pope Francis that equals 59. Medi Benatia's birthday equals 59. The Jesuits are part of the gang of the Masons and the Zionists, the big three that rig your elections, that rig your sports, that script everything. Bayern Munich winning the Champions League is going to be a script to the Bavarian Pope Benedict. Because let me look it up for you. Pope Benedict is from Bavaria. He's from Bavaria. As you see, he's from Germany. He's over where Bavaria is located at. Let's see it if you lived in the province of Bavaria. Pope Benedict, the prior Pope, the Pope Francis. He was born, as you see, at Bavaria, Germany. 1927, his birthday of April the 16th this year in 2018 has a Freemason numerology, a Freemason date numerology of 58. It is Freemasonry that equals 58. Pretty fitting, because here's the 1 month and 15 days I was talking about. This time in English. Vengeance against Real Madrid, as you see, equals 115. And I've said before, Juventus is going to get their own vengeance too. They're going to want to see Bayern win. It's Vidal that plays for Bayern. I can easily see Arturo Vidal scoring the game-winning goal of the Champions League this year. Arturo Vidal's my prime candidate to score the winning goal in the Champions League final, or to score a goal if Bayern dominates in the final. Ronaldo is Catholic himself, so let's see if the Pope is out there to damn Ronaldo, if this is a symbolic script going on. There's something going on here. Papacy ended on the 59th day. Pope Francis succeeded him. So there's a special Bavarian tribute in a Jesuit year sequence, by the way, 1718 equaling 35. This season's going to be a tribute to the Jesuits, because it is Catholic that equals 35 in Gematria. This is why there is some special tribute for Pope Benedict, the Bavarian Pope, the prior Pope in this Champions League. Just why Bayern Munich is on their way to win the Champions League. Vengeance for Juventus against Real Madrid for the last 2 years. Arturo Vidal had a chance to score. Benatia, the former Bayern player, getting ripped off last year. So this is about vengeance. And let me just show you what vengeance in Gematria equals. Rache, vengeance. Vengeance in German equals 26. The day of the UEFA Champions League final, by the way. The day of the Champions League final this year is going to be played on the 26th day of May. So let's see the amount of time from the Pope's birthday to the day of the final. 40 days, funny enough, for Pope Francis, or Pope Benedict, the prior Pope from Bavaria. The Pope in Gematria equals 40. The Pope's vengeance, this Jesuit punishment of Real Madrid. Something going on here. Tribute to the Jesuits, vengeance against Real Madrid for all their corruption the last couple of years. This is very real, what's going on right now. Real Madrid and Gematria equaling 85. Let's look up Dybala's penalty too, since if you want to call that a penalty, this crap and crappy football fans that don't know what a foul is because they watch highlights and they don't watch games and they've never played the game before and they never realize that you can play the ball, that you has every right to the ball as the attacker. Okay, if he hits him in the face, okay, fair enough, that's a foul, right? But he didn't, okay? What does it mean if he came from behind? He has a right to win for the ball. He got the ball. That's all that counts. He barely even touched him. He dived. See, you retards that think that that's a penalty? Scripted joke, right? Let's see if we can get a good picture of the ball being fouled against Real Madrid here. We need a good replay here. We need a good shot here. This was from the final. Looking for this here. Okay, 2018. Yeah, you know what's up with this, you know? That's what I'm talking about here. Yeah, they need to show the foul here. Maybe YouTube can provide it. This is the end of the video. What's going on here? That was from the final. They don't have the one for 2018. Let's see if they have it.
Сейчас с мячом. Заметьте, что много атак у Ювентуса. Опять отмахнулся Дибала на газоне Марсело, но игра не останавливается. Варан в половине поля. Это Ювентус вынуждает гостей.
Появляется вот этот
Здесь, во-первых, фол.
Был фол, да.
Полил. Уже вот здесь.
Но по лицу-то он попал тоже. Но это, конечно, удивительно, как изменились футбольные времена. Сейчас Дибала зарабатывает очередной штрафной, причем вот с этого штрафного он может попасть. Под Рамоса сейчас Дибала очень здорово подстроился. Причем вот с этого времена сейчас Дибала... Но это, конечно, удивительно, как изменились футбольные времена. Сейчас Дибала зарабатывает очередной штрафной. Футбольные времена. Футбольные...
I mean, what is up with that, right? He knocks him first. He doesn't play the ball.
Футбольные...
He did not play the ball there. He got him, right?
Времена. Сейчас Дибала зарабатывает очередной штрафной. Причем вот с этого штрафного он может попасть. Под Рамоса сейчас Дибала очень здорово построил. Чтобы забивать мяч.
Что-то. Второй и третий. 0. Лучше успевают еще друг другу сказать.
Появляется.
Варан в половине поля. Это Ювентус вынуждает гостей.
Появляется вот этот...
Здесь, во-первых, фол.
Был фол, да.
Полил. Уже вот здесь.
Но по лицу-то он попал тоже. Но это, конечно, удивительно, как изменились футбольные времена. Сейчас Дибала...
Уже вот здесь.
Но по лицу-то он попал тоже.
Но... Заметьте, что много атак у Ювентуса. Опять отмахнулся Дибала на газоне Марсело, но игра не останавливается. Варан.
Well, okay, if someone has a good shot, the penalty, let me know. But this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the Vengeance script for what was really a legit scripted penalty that happened against Juventus. But payback will come for Buffon. I wanted to break down this penalty. I broke down the rigged game against Bayern last year. Check that out. I predicted Bayern to win the Champions League. I checked it out over there. And I've predicted Argentina to win the World Cup. Check out all that work. Hope you enjoyed what I have to say.